No, come on, tractor chat. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. There we go. Oh, come on. Come on. There we are. Ha ha! Skyrim horse, eat your heart out. Oh dear.
Oh no. Every time I think I'm getting it flat, it like messes up.
Yeah, because at any time that you change the face, like any time you take your finger off control and stop flattening for a moment, you've now got to pick a new face to flatten from.
Alright, so keeping my finger on control is like the key.
And you know, actually continually flattening. Because anytime you stop flattening, so if you take your finger off control, take your finger off left mouse button or whatever, you stop flattening, and then if you move the cursor off that face that you were flattening on, bad times. And I've run out of power. Oop.
Oh yeah, this seems to be working. Cool.
There we go. Whee! Oak, thank you very much for the 14th month subscription. Oh wow, you were in a crater as well. Hello, Shelab.
Yes, my place is a crater.
Okay, I'm gonna epically drive off the cliff straight at your base. It's gonna be fantastic. I don't know which way is east or west on today, so I can't like quote Gandalf, but nevertheless, Geronimo splat. That was a perfect landing. I think we can all agree. Literally could not have gone any better.
It looked really perfect to me, yeah.
Glad you agree. Shelab, your base has captured my tractor. I don't know if I approve. Also, gifts. There you go.
Thank you.
Welcome. Oh, I need my battery pack though. Sorry, that was not part of the gift.
Aww.
Sorry, I did not have a battery gift. As much as I would like to have.
Okay, this is starting to get a bit flatter now.
Yeah, you're doing a really good job. Okay. Let me see if I can actually remove the tractor out of them. Oh. You...
Wow.
Ah, haha. I see what's happened. You have disconnected things from the floor. When you flattened underneath them, you see how their legs are no longer like bolted down?
Yeah.
And what you're going to need to do is lift the thing that, like, any things attached to them off, then lift up the whole platform and then replace the platform on the ground.
Okay.
And, yeah, chat has a very good question. Why are the tethers bending away from the ground? Shelab, why is your base broken gravity?
I don't know, like, when I was like, flattening, all my tethers fell over and stuff.
Don't feel sad. I think it's awesome that your base is broken gravity. Not many bases on this moon can claim that. Okay.
I think part of my issue with making it flat was that I didn't have enough soil in my soil canister, so I have to make sure I like push these mountains back a bit so that I've got enough to make it all flat.
Yes. Would it be alright? Like, have you mined all of the laterite and wolframite and stuff?
Not by a long shot.
Cool.
There's a ton down there.
Would you mind then if I... Oh, is it just in the cave next to you?
Yeah, it's in the cave where my tethers goes, down the bottom of that cave. It's a bit of a... Be careful going down though, because it's a bit of a slippery slope.
Okay. Well, if you don't mind, I'm going to go head down and I'm going to dig up some laterite and possibly for some wolframite as well.
Yay!
Oh, I can see what you mean. But I feel that if I allowed any momentum to build, oh, too late. Oh, Sheila's base is trying to kill me already.
I did tell you to be careful.
You did. And that's why I'm not dead. But your base tried very hard all the same. Oh. This drifting, though, I approve. Wow, this is a pretty gigantic cave system, to be fair. My lord. Donk.
It's well cool, isn't it?
Time to gather all things from the roof.
I need to make more of these like soil canisters, don't I think.
Yeah. If you're going to be using the centrifuge a lot, having several soil canisters is super useful.
Resin. Okay. What resin do I
Okay.
have?
I've got loads of laterite. That is pretty much the main thing I needed, because once I've got a soil centrifuge, then I'm good to go. In fact, with this much laterite, I could make a second tractor trailer. But the cave system down here, yeah. I mean, I basically avoided the caves because I wanted to definitely have connected with your base at least once.
Yeah.
Would you mind if I dug up laterite and popped it onto your base so it could be smelted, but just take the aluminium rather than wait for it?
If you could bring up any organics you find to try and give it a bit more power, that would be really useful.
Yeah, that's a good point. Have you got a spare?
And
my tractor doesn't need this solar power at the moment, so I'll just pop down another big solar power.
Oh, handy, yeah, super handy. When it gets to daylight, that'll be good. I've got one little solar thing.
Right, I'm gonna head back down. I'm gonna try and get some wolframite. Sorry, that was collecting wolframite, not laterite. My bad, chat.
Yeah, once I have a bigger, like, flatter area, I'll be able to connect everything up in such a neater way, but because it's all kind of higgledy-piggledy.
But yeah, you can totally use the solar centrifuge to make the organics, you know.
Yeah, but I need enough organics to power the thing.
Oh, right.
And I need enough soil. And I need to make canisters and I need resin for that as well,
Yeah,
so you
makes
need
sense.
to come and get that. I only just made it, so I haven't had a chance to start actually getting proper production up with it.
Aavak, chat says. Tell Ask Shelab to extend her platform up on the side of the crater. That would extend her solar time by probably 3 times, if not more. This deep down, they will only catch seconds worth of sunlight. Yeah, mine does exactly the same, and I need to do much as you suggest and actually pop a...
So it needs to be up the top, the solars.
Well, yeah, because if the solar panel is
So if I just made a little daisy chain of small platforms up the hill and put the solars up the top, just to extend my power. That's a good idea.
I don't know, chat is full of good ideas today.
I know.
And that wasn't much. Need a lot more.
I need to mine resin to get canisters. And then fill them with soil.
That is compound, not what I'm looking for. Would you be able to describe, roughly speaking, where the... Oh, it's okay, I can see it. I could. Actually, you know what? Let me drop some tethers for you.
Are you looking for the laterite?
Yeah. There we go. And another one up there. And another one up there. And finally, one about there. Well, actually, no, we'll go one more. Oh, I'm out. Never mind, we won't go one more. There we go. Perfect. You should definitely build a wide mod though. Oh my lord, it makes mining so much easier. So much crazy easy. Hello. I'm gonna head up and I'm gonna take all of this laterite up with me. Are you working on anything specific in your base right now? Any other like big projects I can help with?
Just really flattening and making the base a bit nicer and tidier at the moment is the big thing.
Okay. Well, what I'll do is when I head up, I'll try and flatten out an area for you to affix. For you to build up your solar array up top.
Yeah, that would be really, really good. The more power we can get, the better. The less time we have to spend like digging up individual organics, the better.
Well, again, though, as long as you've got plenty of canisters, frankly, you should be able to just make...
Yeah, I'm looking for the resin at the moment to make the canisters with.
Oh, right. There's loads up top. You're not going to find much down the bottom, I don't think, for resin.
Oh, I found loads of resin down
did you?
here.
Oh, never mind. Then I stand corrected.
I'm not finding any at the moment, but you do find some. I'll go look up top then if you think there's going to be a bit more up there.
2 tungstens.
I think I see some in this direction.
Aluminiums. What else we got? We got some zinc here. I'm gonna grab another aluminium then. Another tungsten. That'll do me quite nicely for quite some time. Though.
Oh yeah, I found loads. Cool.
Maybe what I should do is make another trailer. That would probably be wise, actually. Oh dear.
Don't worry, chat. I am keeping an eye on my oxygen, just in case you're worried. Duduazal, welcome to the stream.
Hi, Duduazal. Yeah, that needle generator looks quite nice, actually.
I haven't had a chance to use it properly yet.
I need 1 compound. Alright, I need to go and get me some compound then. Should be... Well, there was loads down in the cave, but I think there was some just up top. Oh, wow.
There's probably some up top as well, yeah. It's probably not.
I'm going to need to make you
difficult.
some ways out of your crater. I think that is going to be quite important.
Yeah, make like a road out.
Yeah. I'll get to work on that now, actually. Nice, shallowish road. Don't want anything too severe. Possibly a bit too shallow, actually. Unless... kind of make it spiral up around the crater's wall. Oh, that would be artistic. I like it. I'm going to do that. Twisty, turny, snaky road. They're the best. Not as efficient. But what they lack in efficiency, they more than make up for in aesthetics. Sparks, I'm doing really well. Thank you very much for asking. How about yourself? Space a little bit. There we go. That should make the way out a little bit nicer, at the very least. We'll ride this back a little bit though, just so that we can make sure there's plenty of headroom for any potential bigger vehicles we make later on.
Yep.
I can hear all kinds of pops, but I don't see me collecting anything, so you might actually be fairly close by underground.
No, you're probably hearing all the pops. I'm leveling terrain.
Okay. As it happens, that's what I'm doing as well, because leveling terrain still digs the terrain, and thus collects any resources on it.
Yeah, maybe then.
No power. Wop wop. That is why I keep my battery on me, everyone who was telling me, you should put your battery on the base. You don't need it. It's like, no. I think you underestimate how much power this thing uses. I'm doing alright. Just a little headache here and there, which reminds me. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Sparks. I hope that passes quickly for you. Shelab, are you able to build a medium Jenny yet?
Yeah, I built one already, I think.
Have you put any
tried to.
carbon on it?
Did I not build one already? I'm sure I did. Where was it? I'm just trying to get everything so much flatter, and it's actually kind of messing things up at the moment, but it will be good eventually.
Yeah. No, don't worry about that. I was just wondering.
I'm sure I did though, and I don't know where it's gone. And I'm trying to think if I'm going mad.
I'm sure you're not. It's fine. Get rid of you though. Be gone. There we are. Everything is sorted out. So we got a kind of a nice little road up to the top for you, and there's some resin. Oh, actually, your little road terminates in a crater.
Huh?
Probably not the best road, actually.
Why did you make a road that terminated in a crater, Aavak? What a silly idea.
I couldn't see over the top of the road.
Oh.
What's wrong?
I just unflattened a bit that I'd flattened because I was holding the wrong button.
Don't worry, it happens a lot.
It's frustrating when I do that.
Happens a lot. Don't you worry about it. No power. Ah, blah, 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 blah. Is the base generating power at the moment?
I have no idea.
Yeah, it does seem to be. That's good.
I have no idea what the base is doing. It does what it wants.
I mean, on the one hand, I find that quite cool sounding. On the other hand, probably not the best though. We're not ready for artificial intelligent bases yet. Need to move some tethers, frankly. Rather, I need to make some tethers. Where's the compound? Oh dear, we have got a broken tether link. How did that happen? I see.
Probably all the flattening I'm doing. I apologize.
No, it was me. It was me. I just couldn't see where the tether had gone. Okay, I'm gonna head back down then and grab some compound from the down below. Actually, a tether's compound or resin? I think it's compound. Yeah, it's compound. Right.
This is actually a lot easier with more canisters. Surprisingly.
Need a tractor trailer. Yeah, need one compound for that. Once I've got the one compound, I can make a tractor trailer and then a small storage, so I can cart back the resources that I'm making over here. On the way, I will try... On the way, I'll try and make a bunch of beacons as I go. Man,
Ah, cool.
I'm kicking around your tether thing, so I'm so sorry.
That's okay. You gotta break some eggs to make some cakes.
Sure. That is true. Now, compound. Haha, I see you. Hello. Also, hello down here. I should really drop off my my canister, frankly. Okay.
So a medium Jenny down in the cave. What? My spaceship's about to fly off without me. Yeah, I know.
Oxygen filters, don't need those. Canister could kind of do with it. I need quartz for that. Okay. I'll make some quartz. Out and about. Yeah. That seems solid. Solid idea. I'll get the canister there. That way I can fill her up a little bit. Just mine some of this dirt. Then I'll go and use the soil centrifuge to make some quartz. That way I can make a couple of beacons on the way. So we've actually got a path between our bases that we can follow just by following the beacons. I think that would be well worth it, actually.
Yeah, that sounds great.
I'm super glad that these things dropping down don't do damage, because I would be dead. Not that I've been hit by one yet, but if they did do damage, I would have been hit by several. Oh, did the tethers drop to the floor? frustrating. Yeah, they did. Oh, well. Off we go again. Ah!
Ah.
So satisfying. Get rid of those tethers then. Ah, yeah, there they are. Whee. Thank you, chat.
Just rearranging the space now. Make it look pretty.
Yeah, but before I leave, I'm going to want to prep another. Oh, where was that? Prep another tractor trailer, a small storage, a medium storage for the trailer. So I'll have power generation during daylight hours, and also be able to carry back some of the materials I've made. But if we can, I would love to get a medium solar panel up for you. Up on the kind of the top there, that would be super useful. Have we unlocked extenders?
I have a feeling we did.
Not sure we have, you know. Copper. We need copper to make them. And I haven't seen any of that yet, unfortunately. Small printer.
It's just here by me.
Got it. There you go. Swing this around. Oops, not quite where I want to be, but there we go, now good.
Just trying to make everything a little bit more neat.
Yep.
Yeah. Seems to be a bit more neat. It's a bit slopey.
Looks a lot better now, yeah. There we go. Perfect. Right, now I need a medium storage. Another resin. Let's go.
Soil centrifuge. It's got the 3 kind of really big things.
Mm-hmm. Do you have any idea where the nearest stockpile of resin is around your base?
Not at all. I know there's some in the caves.
Okay, I might have to... Yeah, I don't see any nearby. Okay, into the caves I go then. But in lieu of extenders, what we're going to need to get then are... Well, we could either extend it using small generators as impromptu extenders, or... and they're fairly cheap to make. We can make small platforms so you've got some extra storage space, if nothing else.
Yeah.
Either way, we will need some sort of extension to get up onto the higher area to get the solar set up properly.
Yeah.
The medium generator that people were pointing out is not actually a usable generator, unfortunately. There is a packager down here, though.
I was going to say, I could have absolutely sworn I'd asked the small printer to make one, but I don't know what's going on there.
It's just a salvage item down in the cave, so don't worry about that one.
Tungsten.
I must have picked the one direction that didn't have resin. Just my luck. Wait. Am I around there? No. Okay. Nothing down here? No. This is the way I came for the laterite. Okay. Right, heading back then.
Okay, it's making a medium generator now.
Ah! Down the white road into the cavern, there's resin where the white path hits the cave floor. Oh, thank you so much, Hopsqueak. Right, let's go and have a look. And thank you very much, Arctic Arcanum, for the Twitch Prime sub. That's incredibly generous of you. Thank you.
Something like there's things flying in little black discs flying in the sky. I don't know what they're all about. Where I've moved things, probably.
Resin, thank you, Hopsqueak. Actually, you know what? I'll lay some tethers over to this. Buy some compound and some resin.
I don't think
There you go.
there's soil in them there.
I forgot to drop off my canisters. The sausage. That's an egg. I'm dropping all this resin. Fine. Alright then. I'm gonna have to just go back and drop these off, I think. There we go. I love your YouTube content, so this was the least I could do. And it's the first time I've caught you live. Love, love, love Astroneer, by the way. Yeah, it's such a good game. It's come such a long way.
Fun. Once I remembered how to do everything.
Right, I'm dropping off a packager, Shelab. You can use that to compress some things. Should you need at some point. Where's the solar centrifuge? Here's the solar centrifuge. Right. Is there anything in particular you want from the centrifuge, Shelab?
Yeah, organics, because we need them to power the base.
Okay. The centrifuge is making some organics now then.
So when they're green on the end, does that mean they're full, or when they're orange on the end? Green on the end, I imagine.
What do you mean?
The canisters.
Oh, that's based on the soil, I think, that you're picking up. Oops, that is not what I meant to do. Do apologize. I'm trying to get the empty canister, but it's fine. I'll just go back and grab the resin from down below. Anyway, I have to get myself some food. Don't destroy the planet while I'm gone, chat. And Aavak, whoever gets
with Aavak, with the canisters, if they're orange on the end, it means that that's the one that's being filled. If they're green on the end, it means that they're full.
Oh, okay,
and if they're not anything, they're empty.
Super useful then. Thank you for sharing that info. I honestly thought it was green because I was digging green ground, and then orange when I happened to be digging orange ground. But
doesn't seem like that, no.
I guess that was just the case.
You can actually see them filling up.
Yeah, I guess it was just a funny coincidence at the time.
Yeah.
I didn't look into it any further. But yeah, in terms of using the getting the basics like compound and resin, the solar centrifuge is by far more efficient than actually gathering it. Like, by far more efficient. Right, we're going to need to start transplanting these organics over, and...
It needs to be smelted or, like, just put into generators.
Yep. There we are.
Oh, this is so good.
The next one, I'm going to say, can I get it to make some quartz, if that's alright?
Yeah, as long as we've got plenty of organics, I'm happy for anything else to be made.
Well, yeah, one full canister makes a lot of organics.
Well, that's great then.
Medium storage, let's go. And I just really feel that it's appropriate to have the canisters on my tool. It is so useful to be able to do this. Alright then. Now, once I've got that on this, then I'm going to be able to store a lot of my gubbins.
Oh, we're doing really well now. This is so much nicer.
Yeah. Move those across. There we go. So, I'm going to need a little bit more aluminium to take back with me to the base. Simply because of the fact I used some to make the trailer. Now, what is required to make a... Actually, medium solar panel should be... Here, shouldn't it? Yeah. Have we not unlocked the medium solar? I don't think we have.
Maybe not. I don't know what it needs to make it.
Copper and glass. I'll unlock it anyway, but
that'd be why we didn't, maybe.
The medium generator is what we're going to have to use. So aluminium and tungsten is the main thing we're going to need there. I've got 1 aluminium, 1 tungsten. Do you remember how much the soil centrifuge needed?
No, I'm afraid not. What for? Making tungsten?
No, how much the soil centrifuge needed to be made.
Oh, not sure, sorry. Have a look on the printer though and see.
I'm just thinking it would make sense for me to make sure I've got those materials with me when I head back, because then everything else I can make myself.
Yeah, that's a good point.
One compound. Okay. No, that's cool. I've got the aluminium for that. I've got the aluminium there for a medium generator. Yeah, I think I should be good. I'll head down and gather a little bit more aluminium though. Should I put some carbon on that, Jenny? Once you've hooked it up?
I think it needs to go onto a table though.
Ah, okay.
So I think we might need to make another table maybe.
Let's,
if we...
sure.
Was there a table? There was one table that wasn't being used at one point. I don't know what that's being used for. Oh, that's got the... it doesn't have the media printer on it.
Right. Well, as soon as we've got power, I can make a nice big old platform here. Just moving something around for a
Hopsqueak
second.
wants cake because it's Hopsqueak's. But is it your birthday today, Hopsqueak?
Oh wow! Happy birthday, Hopsqueak!
I'm not sure if it's today or if it's just soon. But it is close to being Hopsqueak's birthday, even if it is not today.
Hello, the Inkaholic. How are you doing?
Of course. Right, you were born on the 29th. Of course you were. Of course that's the sort of date you'd be born on. 29th of February, I take it.
Wow.
On a leap year.
So basically, you're 1 quarter. You age 1 quarter as fast as everyone else, legally speaking.
Yep.
That's amazing.
Everyone else is like turning 40. You're like, yeah, I'm still 10. I'm not allowed to drink yet.
Actually, yeah, that would kind of be rough.
That would suck.
Help squeak. I'm 8 3/4 years old. Marvelous. Truly. Can't make this for some reason. It's the positioning. We are unfortunately going to have to position this slightly differently, Shelab.
Position what slightly differently?
The printer, because it can't print the way you've got it set up. It does matter what's in the way, you see.
Yeah, I was gonna just turn it around, but it seemed to be printing okay. But if it needs to be
only
turned,
if it's a small thing. But as a
if it needs to be
result,
turned, just turn it around, or just move it to the end or something.
and that was out of power. You can't move it to any. It can't exist on the end of things. Actually, I guess it would exist on the end over here.
Yeah, I was gonna say just stick it on the other side of the smelting furnace, and then have it pointing outwards.
Yeah, oh, I get you.
Just swap them around.
Yeah. Pop these back on there. Once you've got this, you'll be able to fit a couple more things on. I'm making another platform the same size as the... Oh, of course it doesn't. Why? What is in the way? Oh, it's going to be the cable plug to the solar. Yeah, it's a little bit more finicky. I'll leave you because I'm having to now start to modify terrain, try to place it. So I'll leave you place
just
the
let
printer.
me mess around with it, and I'll place it somewhere proper.
Yeah, no, that's great. Until we've got that placed, we can't build the. Oh, actually, no. I can put the generator on here for now. Thinking about it. Donk. Then carbon. There you go. Medium Jenny is active.
Lovely. I wish when you picked up generators you could see how they were turning a bit more easily.
Yeah. My lord, why will that not oh. In this case it's because you've got the platform. No matter where I put it, I'll just wait for Shelab on that one, I think. It's just an exercise in futility. Right, gonna grab an aluminium.
Yeah, I had this kind of neat, and now it really isn't anymore.
I apologize. Though once we've got the only thing I've moved is one of the small things that creates its own platform. And I'm assuming you're going to be putting a small platform and then attaching that onto it anyway. Otherwise it'll never... like, you'll be forced to have that facing forward, because the plugs on those printers are on the forward and back face. Unfortunately, the forward face is where you need to have a clear room to print things.
So I'll just make a small platform for the
small
printers
to be perfectly honest,
onto.
I mean, this small printer only requires a 1 slot, so you could do this. And then... that one isn't quite in range, but
Let's,
we do this, yeah. Oh, let me shimmy back a bit. And then, donk. There you go.
Plug it in. Lovely.
Pop that on the floor and then move that up, and you've got power affixed to the base itself. The packager is something that you can use later to create to package down like a medium item, so you can just carry it on your backpack.
Yeah.
I wonder, does the medium journey pull from a connected inventory? That'd be pretty cool if it did.
Okay, it's building a platform now.
Okay. Once that's in place, we can... well, you would need to decide where you want to put it, but...
This still feels really wonky, this whole, like, flattened area.
That's because it's not... it's flat, but it's not level.
Yeah.
The flatten tool doesn't level things unless you've got the alignment mod.
Alright, so when I have the alignment mod, I'll be able to make a much better sort of...
That's what I was saying before. Like I used the wrong terminology. I said it would flatten it to the curvature of the planet. What I meant to say is that it'll level it based on the gravity of the planet. But it'll make it flat, so it won't actually be flat. It'll be curved, but it'll follow the curvature of the world that it's on.